every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park.
Folks, welcome back to yet another episode of My Football Manager 2020 Game Day with Blackburn Rovers. It is the Journeyman, and of course, just playing for pride here, just playing for points, just playing for, I don't know, games and goals. That's right. Of course, the season is pretty much done and dusted. We're already promoted as champions. There's not much really to see here. Just this guy, and of course, the end of season awards, which we've probably not had too much sway on it. Yeah, and maybe, just maybe, get the Mowbray factor. Look at that. He's up to 4th. He needs to win this game, really, because he's going to take on me, current Rovers, against the former Rover, Skipper Rooney, Gaffer. But you missed nothing, absolutely nothing. So we're going to jump into the game and take on Ipswich Town. Now, Ipswich was one of our first, if not the first game that we took in charge, whenever it was. Was that our first game? Yes, it was. Ipswich was our, or was it? No, Wigan. Wigan was our first game. On the back in December. Let's just confirm that. Have a look at me. We don't see me very often. Look at that. Look at that 4-star rating. We're just shy of 4-star. There might be a little bit of a blip there. Notebook milestones. So let's have a quick scan of the old milestones. I took over on the 30th of November. Look at my lovely managerial history. It's been good. It's been good. Of course, we picked up silver. We picked up silver. We don't really want to talk about it, and we're still manager of Bazoo. So yeah, jumping into the thick of things today to take on Ipswich Town. There we are. Whoop. There we go. So previous encounters, we played each other twice. We've won both of them. Can we make it a three-peat? Ipswich, they are not going to make it. Or they can mathematically still get in the playoffs, but they need to beat us. Which, to be honest with you, they could do that because we're going to play a bit of a rotated squad, of course, trying to get some games and goals and stuff. Got some issues here. The jokester is out, which means Roberts will start. And actually, if I can play him, I'll play him up top. That's right, because he gets goals there. He's already got double digits for him this season. Can we get another one? And we'll stick young Jordan at the back here as well. So there's some bids on the table for Matey Boy, wherever he is. Magales. There's a bid on the table. I'm going to try and negotiate it. And there's also a bid on the table for Mallet. Trying to negotiate it. But right now we're stuck in deliberations. The jokester, you're coming off, and we're going to stick on Burns. Let's give Burns a run out. Of course, he's the forgotten man, one of the first transfers, and hotly tipped as well. The big boys, Richie Hostler and McGannis are out. Slatner, he's probably plays the last game for Rovers as well because his contract is expiring. I'm not going to renew it because he's paid quite handsomely. Anyway, let's have a quick scan of that. Who is the most paid player? It is Slattery. You're on your way out, buddy. You're on your way out. So are you, Richie Hostler, hopefully. And then we'll probably have to take a look at some of these other guys and maybe just try and get the wage under a certain figure for next year. But anyway, hopefully these boys can deliver the goods as we enter the final couple of games. Okay, here we go. Up against Ipswich Town, who are not going down, but they're trying to get themselves in the old playoffs. Of course, trying to look at the faces. Nothing really familiar for me. We're going to go with our bad boy right here. So let's take him on. Young Foxes at the back there still. Schlittling, Morrison, and Jordan, Lalana, and Fitzgerald. So 3 real youngsters, raw youngsters there to try and plug the back there. But hopefully we'll be a little bit better than last time out, which was against Crewe, and we nervily won 3-2 in the end. Here we are at Portman Road, unless they've renamed it. But that's what I'm expecting. First bit of possession looks to be going in favour of Ipswich. Lund, I remember him now. Oh, what a rifle. Robert Wood rips the roof off, and that has given Ipswich a fantastic start into this game. And, caught us on the back foot. And that's put them just where they need to be. They want to get themselves in that top 6, and they need to win both their games. Minimum, and hope everything goes elsewhere. But it's going to be a big old ask. Lalana lumps it forward to Roberts, chasing it down. He's already got double digits. He sidesteps one, pulls it back to Oberschmidt, back out to Schlickling. The Germans come combining on the loose ball, picked up by Lalana. Back to Fitzgerald, the young compatriot. Oberschmidt goes for goal. Scrappy, it's scrappy, and it breaks for Thomas. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my defenders are caught napping. And they cut the counter-attack. What an extraordinary count. First 5 minutes. A forced 5 minutes, and they are ripping us a new one. I don't believe this. There's some sort of hijinks playing on here, some voodoo magic. Going in favour of Ipswich. What's going on with Oldham? Anyway, chance here at the back. Lambert plays it short to Mitcham. Mitcham lumps it forward. Can we get control of it? No, of course we can't. Back to the shaky defence. Jordan all the way back to the shaky keeper, Raya, who I thought it was going to be a master stroke bringing him back, but so far he's been poop. Fitzgerald picks it up, lays it off to the right-hand side, and it's Martin. Lay it off, lay it off, lay it off. Lay it off, you greedy turd. Oh, my goodness. The greed of the lad. Does he not know the bigger picture? Of course, really losing doesn't really do too much to the team, but I don't want to get spanked. I don't want to be getting Liverpooled. Oh, that's a good effort. Great save there by Raya at long last. Can we make this a counter attack? He rolls it out to Fox, who lumps it forward. Just lumps it forward. No real precision in that passing, and they lump it back in again. Thomas with the effort, and Raya with the fingertips and pushes it over. Yeah, we lost a couple as Rovers gaffer, more than probably we did at Marseille. So that goes to show you, we were at Marseille for 2 years. We've only been here like 6 months, and we've lost a couple. Probably lost three or four, I don't know. But we need to show some passion. Well, hopefully we can maybe turn this one around and try and get maybe a share of the points. That would be okay. Mainland with the cross over the top. And again, it breaks nicely for flipping Ipswich. Amos lumps it forward. Can we get onto it? No, it's Lund. It's Lund. He's a good player, but his shot was wayward this time around. 30 minutes gone. My bench is not the greatest, but we will see what we can do to spice it up. Second half, maybe change formation. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit toothless at the moment, so we need to get back into it. 2 early goals, 2 low blows by Ipswich. Here we go. Final flurry. Who's it for? It looks like it's going to be for Ipswich. Of course, they got more on the line than we do. We're just seeing out the season. Of course, playing some youngsters to get some game time. Look at Martin; he's absolutely clueless. £2.5 million. This could be one of my worst signings ever. Alongside Raya, Schlichtling, forward. It's 2-0. We're looking clueless. How's Oldham getting on? They're winning. Okay, no change of personnel, but a change of formation, maybe to spice it up. Gone 2 up top now. I've gone pick it up. Nope. Broken back again for Ipswich. Robinson lumps it forward, and here comes Amos again. They've picked us apart at the back here. We are very weak with a lot of youngsters and a very shaky David Raya, and I can call it now. We probably need a new keeper. Lamb's been okay, but I think I need somebody who's going to be. Here we go. Chance. Fitzgerald breaks it forward. Lovely little layoff. It's Martin. Can he score? Can he shite? He is going to be down. One of my worst signs ever. Roberts keeps it alive with a corner. Of course, he's been phenomenal. He's been a good signing. Oberschmidt with the corner lumps it in. Nobody's there to clean house. Back of the woods there. Fitzgerald tries to keep it alive. Decides to hold up play, but really we're backs up against the wall here against Ipswich. Schlichtling with a long throw. Offside. That would have been great. That would have been a great final chunk to push us forward a little bit, maybe to snatch something. But right now, as the time drifts by, we're looking for something. Lalana, you're going to come off. Come on, Bonsu. Oberschmidt for Roach, and it's either going to be Jones or Burns. Should we go Burns? Martin's been shit. Missed that flipping thing. Anyway, maybe a bit more experience in the team now to break this down. Lumped forward, picked up. There we go. Martin lays it off for Mainland. Does the substitutes happen yet? I don't think it has. It's Roberts. Stalls. Mainland gets 1 goal. 22nd of the season. Not many for us, though. It's a good thing. Tactical changes will take place now, which is good. Yes, we're going to make those tactical changes. Show some passion, lads. Show some passion. Rennie. Oh, goodness. No. Oh, my goodness. Lucas Thomas. Instant comeback for Ipswich. I thought we'd clawed our way back into this one, but no. All I can hope for is Oldham. Get the business done. There's still time. If we could make this count here now. Fitzgerald back to Fox, lumped forward. That's just hit and hope there, Fox. Hit and hope. Great clearance by Bonsu at the back there, doing what he does, consistent running. 72 minutes. Just try and go for it. Just try and go for it. Again, you know, of course, if things really were on the line, these boys wouldn't be playing. Get rid of it. Oh, that's a good effort. Karate kick effort there. And Ipswich aren't no slouches, and this win does give them belief at the moment. At the moment, they're still 3 points off of this thing, and there's Ian Lund. Makes it 4. We've got a bit of a battering here. But like I said, you know, youngsters, you know, clueless bodies. Hopefully, we're not going to get many of those next year. Shambles, though. Disgusted. Lucas Thomas ripping us a new one. So, in the end, Oldham drew. Oh, costly. So, they could mathematically drop out of the situation. Exeter and Blackpool. What's next on the horizon? Who've Exeter got? Charlton. Ooh. Exeter. Who was the other one? I forget. Exeter. Charlton are not up yet. They need to win. They need to win, or at least a point anyway, to stop Notts County. So, Blackpool, who have they got? They've got Wigan. Wigan are down. They relegated. So, yeah, Tony, I don't want to do it to you, but you need to win this game against us, which I don't want to do that. Just checking this guy out. Josh Karoma, 32 years of age now. All right, let's bring on Tony. Bring on the gaffer. Okay, folks, here we go with the final game of the season up against my current gaffer. That's right, Tony Mowbray. That's right, he's in charge of Oldham. And they've got it all to do, folks, all to do. They just need 1 point. I think they'll be okay. In fact, it's quite tight. Goal difference is quite tight. We're going to keep an eye on the likes of Blackpool, Sunderland, Exeter beneath them. I'm hoping to beat them. We are still going to play the reserves, sort of a young, sort of breakthrough 11, but hopefully it'll be enough in front of the paying faithful, that is, at Ewood Park. So here we go with the start 11 ride between Stick, Schlichting, Morrison, Fox, Jordan, Lalana, Fitzgerald, Oberschmidt, Mainland, Roberts, and Jones gets the call up top. I thought I need a little more guns blazing at the top, and of course Roberts has been banging them in since he arrived, and Jones is just one shy, I think, of getting double digits himself. Yeah, so maybe this is the one for him. Let's go, take on Mowbray and show him we're the real thing. Okay, here we go, up against Mowbray's boys. Yeah, again, nobody of any significance that we've had our paths crossed before, but still, they're in the playoffs. They mean business, and I'm sure they're not going to take it easy on us. So here we go. What I want to see at the end of it is Oldham in the playoffs. So they have at least an effort to get into the next tier with us. Loose ball a win, we'll nail it on for them. I'm not gonna give them the game. Go on. He's ran the length of the field. Raya with the save. Parries that over for a corner. It's fired in. We deal with it partially. There's Wright who made that run. And eventually we do half clear it. Campbell keeps it alive for Oldham. And he's a bit hustled there by my boys. And it buries out for a throw in. Bolton in front, really. That's Ibrahim on the score sheet there. I know that name because it's quite hard to forget. Exeter against Charlton as well. Sunderland have moved up to 5th. Level on points. 4 teams on 78 points. Goodness gracious me. Exeter are the ones at loss here. And if they get word of that, they would need to up their game. So Bolton are in front. Pushed Oldham down to 5th. Right now, it's pretty boring on our end. Notts County are in front. Here's a corner, though, for Rovers to put to Akey Hart. A goal here would put Oldham out of the playoffs. So, yeah, shit. I've got your destiny in my hands, Mowbray. And they would tip to struggle. And here comes Jones. Oh, it's broken up there. Skipper. Gets it back to their keeper. And the way they go on this left-hand side, it's Wright, who's caused all kinds of problems. And this shooting is Blackburn-esque in the real world. That goes crazy wide. So still Oldham are 5th, Bolton are 4th, Sunderland up to 6th as well. 0-0 at half time. I think Oldham will take that at the moment. Crawley just get a lastminute.com goal and everything else as you were. So, second half. I'm going to crank it up a notch, Tony. Hopefully you've got your You got your A game ready because I'm going to bring it. Schlickling's picked up an injury. Haven't gone to Billy Crow. Lewis Burns, you're going to come on for Lallana and maybe pull some strings as well. Come on. Oh, here comes Oldham. Wilson to Fallon. Back to Wilson. Taylor now for Oldham. Fogden. Come on, break it up. Oh, it's Lipton. It's Fallon. Something went down there. I think it might have been offside. I don't know, but Oldham are fifth. Here comes Rovers. They're going to break your heart, buddy. Mainland. Oh, fortunate bounce there. Here comes Tomo. Tomo over to Fogden. I think if we are to win this, we could get a record points haul for Rovers, which is something, you know, that I would like to do. Cross or corner comes in and it's headed over the bar. Let's make a tactical change. We're going to switch it up a bit. And, put Mainland there, Burns in there, pulling the strings. In fact, anyone else can play on the right? I don't think so. Jones, can you play on the right? Not really. Guess it's going to have to be that way. So that formation that we've been using, as much as I want it to work, it's not working for us. So I'll revert to this one. Pony's team's on the push here. Wilson with the cross. It's weak. It goes through to Raya. I'm worried now for you, Oldham. I think we're going to counter attack here, and we're gonna snatch you. I'm going to break your hearts. I'm sorry, Gaffer. Lobs it forward. Picked up by Jones. Back to Burns. Over the top there for us. A lot of British names knocking about here. Roberts pulls it back. Jordan, Air Jordan pulls it back to Fitzgerald, lobs it forward, and there's Jones. He gets offside. You were nervous there, Tony. I saw it. Exeter losing to Charlton. That's good, because if we were to break their hearts right to death, which we could do with this long-range effort, and Jones is an offside again. Goodness me. It's like carbon copy. But I think a defeat might keep them in there. But if they win it, they'll shoot up the table a little bit further, maybe get some a more favourable tie. But I know it's not all about Oldham. It's all about me really. But I've got feelings for Mowbray. He's a good lad. I say good lad. He's a good old manager. Break it up, boys. It's half cleared and it's Stungan in the back of the net. Adrian Sambridge has given Oldham probably a deserved lead. The Rovers fans are pissed. They're livid. Any more changes I can make? Martin, now's the time. Jones, you've been shit. I'm going to flip-flop you with... yeah. Come on, lads. Final couple of minutes. Oldham are going to snatch it. They're going to win. They're going to take the victory, and then they'll put them in good stead for the playoffs. Over the top. That would have sealed it, but there's still 4 minutes of stoppage time if we can get the possession, which Tony Mowbray likes to do. I'm just all over the place here. That win puts them up to 4th. Rovers are beaten. Rovers are beaten by the Lactics. It was even possession. They wanted it more than us. Of course, more was on the line for them. So, yeah, not great end of the season. But a lot of these boys were playing for their careers, really. I'm not impressed with Raya. Chris Jordan, meh. Morrison Crow, I don't know. We could see the backs of those. Fernando Martin, not been impressed with them so far. But we've only had a bit part seasons. And, of course, the likes of Ashley Jones, Sam Roach, there's a bit of value in those. So we'll see. So, our season has come to a crashing halt, but of course the playoffs and all that kind of stuff will continue for the likes of Oldham, Blackpool, Notts County and Sunderland till I die. Yeah, Oldham are there. Blackburn forward to defeat Mowbray. Well done, Mowbray. And we got ourselves a cool 30 million. Chester Boss has taken a look at Josh Fox. So, yeah, not the greatest end to the season for us, losing 4 games since we've come in here, so it's not bad, but it's not brilliant. It's definitely need a bit of work on it. Let's take a look at the team now before we go to the end of the season awards. Slattery is going to be leaving. He is one of the highest paid players, and he's going to go. 32 years of age, he's not for me. Kane Richie Hostler is probably going to go. If I can get around about 10 million from him, I'll take it. Gavin Hope is wanted as well. I'll be interested to see what the deals come through for that one. Derek Lamb as well. Huddersfield are sniffing for him. We'll try and maybe negotiate that. I'm negotiating with Cincinnati for Adrian Mallet. He could be on his way out. And McGallis has gone. I'm just going to tell you that now. McGallis has gone to the Middle East. That's right, for a cool 15 million. But don't get excited about it. We don't get much of that money. So he's gone, and he's already done very, very well for himself. So 15 million, he was on his way out, and it was surprised that we managed to keep a hold of him in the January transfer window. But yeah, a lot of these faces will go. If we have a quick look at the team here, I'm going to have to lose at least one keeper, and Derek Lamb could be it, but I'm probably going to have to lose at least two because I want a better keeper, and Raya is not it. Meanwhile, it's defence. Atal's going to call it quits. He's going to be just focusing on coaching, and like I said, Hope and Mallet will probably go. Joseph is not good enough, and some of these youngsters will have to step up the game. Schlickling is okay. I don't know how good he can be, but we'll keep him at the club. Of course, I brought him in to suck it up, but these loanies will go back as well. Bonsu is okay, but not brilliant. Skoda is pretty good, and he's chipped in with 10 assists so far. Anderson is absolute shite, so that was more just memory lane. Wenyendi's pretty savvy as well, 3.7 million. Again, we will keep a hold of him. He's English / Indonesian. Fitzgerald Lallana are youngsters, and we'll hope to see them progress. Matthew Roberts chipped in with a few goals as well, and he is very, very good for us. Pedro Sousa will leave. Sam Roach will be a part of the team. Him and Lars Oberschmidt is pretty much carbon copy, and Oberschmidt is younger, so we'll have to see what happens with that. George Maynard's been okay, not been brilliant. Ashley Jones is a bit of value in that as well. Fernando Martin, again, could go as high as 4 stars, but we've not seen the best of him. Cambridge Hostler will probably go. So that's that. Let's wait and see what the awards have got on the offer. Okay, then, here we go with the end of season of awards for Blackburn Rovers. Fans player of the season was Sam Roach. Alfredo Skoda comes in second spot there, and Gavin Hope is third. Goal of the season was Gavin Hope's goal against Oxford. We'll take a look at this in a second. The signing of the season was Lars Oberschmidt. Sam Roach, also the young player of the season, so maybe he is worth keeping a hold of. And building the team around him. But let's take a look at Gavin's goal. One of his Bobby Dazzlers. Here it is, up against Oxford. It was nice and early, around about 4 minutes into the game. Roberts, of course, newly arrived to the club, gets a bit of a lucky ricochet, comes out to Hope, and he smashed it home, rips the roof off. That was actually to make it 2-0 for Rovers on the day. Season review, not the greatest cup or domestic cup stuff for us. We got knocked out in the northern section of the leasing.com trophy. We also lost in the third round to Oldham, Tony Mowbray's boys again in the League Cup. And then we also lost to Fyle in the FA Cup, which is a bit of a shambles. Our best match of the season was a 4-0 win over Ipswich. The moment to forget was a 4-1 win, a 4-1 defeat to Ipswich. Our average attendance was 14,649, and we used 43 players, which is the highest in the league, which, you know what, I like to do. Where are they now? Let's have a look at some of these boys. Lewis Travis, he might be coming back. Tonton Manarabayo. Richie Small as assistant manager Nyambi, he might come back. Christian Walton plays for Luton. His contract is coming to an end. Interesting. Joe Rankin Costello's Accrington Stanley. He's not. He's no good. Other players to feature: Derek Williams. Yeah, I'm looking for an assistant manager because I don't like the guy. It won't be you. It might be. Oh, Dak's not available. A lot of these guys. Darryl Lennon was available early in the season. I'm gutted. Anyway, club visions for next season and all that kind of jazz. Develop, make the most, blah, blah, blah. Working with Sky, bet, avoid relegation. Okay, that's good. And then they want us in a couple of seasons to be champion. I'm just, next season will be, just kind of treading water, seeing what we got. These are the team leaders, Slattery, Crow, and Richie Lingamajig, but we're going to probably lose 2 of those, I think. End of season meeting, let's discuss plans for next season. We're going to say we're very passionate because we love Rovers. Before you go away, I want to let you know I'm going to keep the faith in the squad. Nope. Congratulations with promotion. It's a great achievement, but we have to focus solidarity on our position next season now. Solidify our position next season now, and I'm convinced with the right additions so we can finish mid-table. Avoid getting into relegations. Well, I believe so. Whatever. You guys are starting to frustrate me. There we go. Bish bash bosh. End of season. not brilliant. But that's it, my friends. That's it. So our first bit part season at Rovers has come to a halt, and we celebrated, of course, with winning the title. Let's just see. I'm not, of course, not going to go anywhere. But what jobs are available at the moment? Not really much. I'll be very disappointed if I was looking for a job at the moment with these options. They look pretty sparse. Barcelona B, being the pick of the bunch, really. But on the horizon, Atalanta could be going, Frankfurt, Dortmund could be going, Schalke as well, Osna Traz, Wolves, Spurs, Juventus, Hearts, Rangers. Why? What happened in Scotland? Celtic won. Good to see. Shamrock Rovers, Wigan. Let's have a quick scan, actually, of the Championship. I want to see why Burnley got promoted. Bastards. Anyway, that rivalry will have to wait. But we'll be taking on Preston, perhaps. They're in the playoffs. They might also get themselves promoted. But anyway, until then, though, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. New videos every single day on the channel. Tomorrow, we'll be in the Championship. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.